Good afternoon, everyone. I am proud to welcome you to the second edition of ESG India Leadership Awards to celebrate the growth of Indian companies in the ESG space. We would like to acknowledge excellence in companies' efforts in managing their ESG risk effectively, which does not only affect their own long-term business operations, but also the overall sustainable economic development of the country. When ESG Risk.ai began its journey 3 years back, through consultations with various stakeholders, we sensed a kind of skepticism. Many investors told us Indian corporates have poor track record in terms of disclosures. Some lenders anticipated risk of greenwashing to affect data quality, and a few corporates even questioned the need for an Indian ESG rating company and thought ESG is just another fad. Instead of being discouraged by this kind of feedback, we actually sensed an opportunity to make a difference. We felt making ESG frameworks accessible to Indian businesses and investors would be a worthwhile mission to pursue. ESG as a risk measurement and mitigation tool in India has come a long way since then. SEBI enhanced their BRR disclosure norms and came up with a much more comprehensive disclosure standard, BRSR. BRSR disclosures will make high-quality data on sustainability performance and practices of companies available to public. Banks and even forward-thinking NBFCs have started incorporating ESG factors in their credit evaluation process. AMFI came up with guidelines for ESG rating providers to mutual funds and empaneled ESG Risk.ai as an ESG rating provider. ESG Risk.ai complemented these developments by coming up with rating coverage of 1,000 plus top Indian listed companies across 54 industries. Today, ESG Risk.ai has access to the most comprehensive database of ESG data and has developed a detailed taxonomy with 1,000 plus indicators. Today, we not only assess listed companies, but also unlisted companies, private entities, and a few global companies. As we completed our analysis of 1,000 plus companies and dissected the data threadbare, it became clear that there are great achievements of Indian corporates to talk about. We believe ESG investing is much more than a short-term fad. Demand for sustainable investing is coming from regulatory push as countries seek to efficiently utilize capital to meet their sustainability commitments. Investors, from individuals to large institutions, are allocating an ever-increasing share of their portfolios towards sustainable strategies. A study by Harvard highlighted that inflows into ESG funds continued to grow in 2021, surpassing 2020's total inflows of $51.1 billion before the end of Q3 in 2021. The report estimates that there are more than $330 billion in assets under management in various ESG funds globally, with the creation of more ESG funds expected in 2022. Additionally, over $500 billion flowed into ESG integrated funds in 2021, contributing to a 55% growth in assets under management in some kind of ESG integrated products. Today, a lot of businesses already see the need of addressing ESG concerns because they understand that responsible resource management, being fair to all stakeholders, and environmental stewardship are the only ways to achieve sustainable long-term success. For instance, talking about a recent initiative taken by Deutsche Bank, wherein all major suppliers of products and services will be required to undergo an ESG assessment, with new contracts only approved for vendors that meet a minimum sustainability score starting 2023. On the other hand, AMCs are incorporating ESG practices in their lending decisions. HSBC AMC has implemented a framework that incorporates ESG issues throughout the investment process to get a holistic view of all the investee companies to ensure informed and sustainable investment decisions. Governments continue to play a crucial role too, to motivate businesses to fulfill their ESG duties and to persuade investors towards sustainable investing. supportive government policy and cogent legislation are essential. Our Honorable PM has committed India to become net zero by 2070. This makes the outlook of Indian markets very, very positive as a nation that can benefit from the technological advancements required to achieve net zero emissions. We believe that ESG Risk.ai will catalyze this transformation by encouraging responsible businesses through these awards and help investors and corporates understand where they stand with the ratings. On behalf of Acuité Group and ESG Risk.ai, I thank you for being here today and for showing great support through the year. Let the celebrations begin now. Thank you.